Hello, this video is to show you how to enter your daily session progress reports for your student that you just tutored. Remember, you should enter your progress report within 24 hours after tutoring session occurs. Please try not to wait because anything can happen towards the end of the month. And through Tutorwell and your daily session progress reports is how you get paid for your tutoring sessions. So you want to make sure that you keep it up to date at all times so you know how much you're going to get paid. All right, the first thing you do is you open up your web browser and you type in www.tutorwell.com, and then you put in your tutor login number and your secret password that you entered, and then you go to Manage Students. And when you click on Manage Students, you come to this screen and it should have your name up here, what county you're assigned to, if not all of them, and then a picture of you. Please make sure it's just you and no one else in the picture, no children, no students, no animals, no husbands, anything like that. It's just you and you alone. Then in this drop-down window, you select which student you want to enter the daily session progress report, because all the students assigned to you for tutoring would be listed under the drop-down menu, and then you click Submit. When you get to the Submit button, you will get this screen, and on this side will be in red, which means you can change or update anything that's in red that needs to be done. And then you also have over here the gray area. I'm sorry, I don't think you can change the red area. I think you can only change the gray area, so I was incorrect on that. So you scroll down to the middle of the page and you select Enter Session Progress Report. This screen will appear. Notice in red, these dates and hours have to be entered. So we're going to select a tutoring date. Let's say we tutored yesterday, and you're going to write in here what goal of the SLP, oops, I can't spell today, goal of the SLP you worked on. There are usually 3 goals on a written SLP. So you need to pick one of them. If you worked on 2, that's great. Then you need to make sure you list that goal. You need to make sure you put what percentage correct or mastery that they achieved. Including all the worksheets or activities that occurred during that session. It's a good thing that they have spell check, because I type incorrectly as I'm going along. You also want to put on there something that the parents may want to, to work on for like homework or something like that. Okay. And then a lot of times they also want you to say, what are you planning on doing? Like, where are you going to go next time? And so you might want to say that you plan on work on goal number 2, reading comprehension, or something like that. All right, then you scroll down to this area right here and you pick which hours you'd like that tutoring happen. So our company usually tutors 1 to 1.5 hours. Some of you may tutor for 2 hours because you only see them every couple of weeks and things like that. You cannot go over 2-hour sessions. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 isn't really appropriate because we can only tutor up to 2 hours a session. So if we tutored 1.5 hours, you can just pick 1.5, and then you pick what subject it was. And let's just say it was reading, and the concept we worked on was main idea. So you want to write down a specific concept that you worked on or that specific goal that you worked on. Then you want to hit Submit. and then the screen will come up. And now it will say unused hours. This student happened to start off with 100 hours because it's my sample one. And it will show up in the corner how many unused hours are left and that it went through. Now to verify that, let's go back and select the student's name and select submit. You're going to scroll down and select enter progress report. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see in the student progress report log what has been completed by you for that daily session progress. Now we also want to make sure that it's in our payroll, so we're going to go back and back again to our control panel, and on the control panel you're going to select my payroll report, and you can see this is my payroll report for this month. If you want to choose a different month, you can select it by clicking here and selecting which month you want to choose. I believe it defaults to the month that we're currently in, so you can check. And then it looks like no individual hours and no group hours were selected. And so I need to go back and say, because I just put in an hour-and-a-half session, so I should be getting paid for an hour and a half. And it's not showing up. So let's go back and look and see what happened. Let's go back to Manage Students. Let's select the student that I just put the progress report in. And scroll down to the bottom, and this is the problem. I entered the daily session report as if the student was an individual, but this student is listed as a group student, which means in order for me to get paid, I need to do enter the session progress report like the student is individual, but I also have to go back and close the group. So when we go in, we're going to go back to the main screen and we're going to select this one, Close Group Session. Then I'm going to find my name, and my name is Training Videos for this purpose, and then I'm going to select that group, click OK, and then for here I'm going to put down the date again that we tutored. I'm going to make sure that it's my name here and it's my tutor ID here, and I'm going to say that I tutored for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to select there's a drop down menu here that will give me the student that I selected, and then I'm going to select complete. And you'll know that that's been done because it says an hour and a half hours have been added to tutor 46. Please do not forget to submit the matrix for each student. That's your daily session progress report. Now let's go back to my payroll report and see. I'm now getting paid an hour and a half for my group session. Remember, individual will show up when you enter that session progress report, but your group hours, you have to enter the session progress report and you have to do the closed group sessions. So this should cover how to enter the daily session progress report, and this will also cover how to close groups. So thank you for listening. I appreciate it.